What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another podcast. Makaija and Direct Sunlight coming to you with some more goodies. So today is a very, very special day. Why? Why is today special? You probably guessed it. It's because we're here, baby. We're alive. Can you move your fingers? Do your eyes see? If your eyes don't see, if you can't move your fingers, just wait. There's more. Because there's something over here you can't do. Watch this. Can your ears hear? That has to be a yes. You're listening to me right now. So, let's take a moment, just like I always do, to be grateful for just the simple fact that we are here and that we still have time, baby. We still have time. Can you think of all the people in your life right now who are not here, who wish they had another day? That's right. You're here. Your purpose is still here, meant to be lived by who? By you. By you. Let's take a moment and be grateful. Thank you, Source. Thank you to the divine supreme being that created the creations. We thank you so much just for these beautiful moments that we have to serve and to be served and to enjoy every little sweet, sweet moment that you offer to us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, as we usher in a brand new era of thinkers, people who do actively want to think, however, are being misguided on the pattern of thinking and on the focus of the thinking. I appreciate where we are because it offers an opportunity, just like everything, family. And when you see life this way, your life will change and expand and grow. But when you see everything as an opportunity, just like this is an ample opportunity in our lives to grow, to be forced out of our shell, to expand beyond our abilities currently. Because when you were a child, you didn't have the same abilities that you have today, did you? No. That does not stop. That doesn't ever stop. Our purpose in life, at least in my opinion, this is for me, is to live out, find out first of all, and then work on it and live it out. Our purpose. Why did the Almighty, the God, decide to create us? Why are we created? Why are you here? And yes, even though I'm aware, family, that this is probably going to be listened to on a broad spectrum by a lot of people, I still am just speaking to you as one person. Why are you here? The sooner you discover and start to actually work on and curate that, you will then live it out. And the best part about it is when you live that out, you can't lose. How could you lose if the Creator that created all things placed in you a desire and a gift together, two different things together in your heart for you to go live out? How could you lose if you go do it? The only loss that we ever procure is the one we think that we've lost. There's some quote out there where someone says, I think, was it Warren Buffett? I have to find this guy, but this guy said, "Oh, I never failed. I just found 10,000 ways that didn't work." And so, with that being said, and if you hear background noise, I am in my vehicle. I felt inspired, so I pulled over. Whoops. Got something on the mic there, sorry. Pulled over, stopped to enjoy a few moments with you for this week's podcast. But you have a gift and a desire that you did not create yourself. Okay? These things were in you from the time you were a baby. And how do I know this? Because the same things that used to excite me when I was a kid still excite me today. It's just we all are such big kids in adults, little kids in adults' bodies, that we decided to act like those things aren't fun. Those creative things aren't cool. Those creative things won't progress me in life. I can't do that until I retire. Things like that. We decided that it was no longer enough, right? Like, we're the ones who decided that, your interest in astrology was no longer going to get you anywhere. So you put that to the side and picked up a job and decided to go and work for someone or create your own business, whatever it may be. But at the end of your life, what do you end up coming back to? Oh man, when I was a kid, I used to love astrology, right? Like, that desire was in you, right? And who knows the life you would have led had you followed that desire through. Not that you cannot later, just that desire is already in you from when you are a child, So anyway, I appreciate everything that happens in this life, because things that happen in this life, they really do happen for a reason. We know this. We're taught everything happens for a reason, but we're not really taught how everything happens for a reason, how everything is connected. I once heard this man say that he loved the guitar so much that when he decided to start playing the guitar again, he went and got very high-end lessons. Otherwise, he wouldn't have been too interested. So he says that he wants to get so good at it because everything is connected. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because it spoke to me. I understood it. And it just made everything connect even more. It connected neural pathways in my mind, like boom, 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 boom. And just spark, spark, spark. I could feel it. He said, one day I will be looking at a business problem and see the answer in the major scale. And that blew my mind. The man's name is Myron Golden, by the way. You should look him up. Very intelligent individual. He will call himself not smarter than you, just wiser possibly, which I can understand, because he applies that knowledge in which he's gathered. So when he said that, I was like, whoa, I mean, geez, come on now, that is so freaking true. Everything's connected. And when we think in this manner, we start to see life through a different scope, through a different lens, a lens that allows you to view people differently, that allows you to see the similarities in people versus the differences, that allows you to see the truth in things versus the opinion, that allows you to view other aspects of something that everyone's looking at the exact same way. It's all a matter of your perspective on connection. If you think that the person across from you isn't as valuable or as capable, or if you think you're not as valuable or as capable as this person across from you, you will have a perspective on yourself that is false. Either way. And that's where I feel I had to work on myself personally in a lot of ways, because I would always, and this is, in my past, I would always care about what someone else thought about what I was doing or how I was being. And this could be a person who was socially lower than me, socially at the same level, or socially higher. And by socially, I mean social status, right? There are social statuses, whether we like to agree with them, admit to them, or any of that. We got social statuses out here, okay? They exist. And people live at certain social statuses based off of their state of being and their state of mind, in which creates their reality, or creates the experience in which they perceive and see reality. So when people would be a below status of me, I would find myself compromising who I am and my story and all that stuff just to make them feel better. And I realized, wow, what a silly thing to do. And then I found out that people who were socially higher in status than me, I would find myself feeling like, oh, I'm not good enough to be around them or talk to them or what the fuck ever it might have been. So it worked both ways. And gratefully, I was able to pull myself out of something like that, because I just realized that I am who I am. There's no one else out there who is like me, and that is on purpose, and I need to find the purpose for it.